They protect the home court. They're up 2-0 no matter if we lost by 20 or by 1 point. I think the biggest part for us is building that chemistry and getting to a rhythm. And I feel like going home and protecting our home court gives us some confidence and something to look forward to, and then our crowd does that for us as well. So looking forward to these days to prepare and really get back out there and show what we got.
Is there one thing that maybe or maybe not like frustrates you or bugs you about the way you all lost? I know you kind of said it doesn't matter if it's by 2 or 20 or whatever it may be. But as a competitor, is there anything that makes you upset about?
I mean, the loss sucks. The loss sucks. It's very frustrating to lose like that, or shoot, to even lose at all. We feel like we're better than what we're playing, and we know that. But at this point, we can't really be down, and we got to stay positive. We got to be able to really just lock in, go back, look at the film, pay attention to details, and especially defensively, we got to do better.
The Bucks 14 assists to 16 turnovers. First time they had a wire-to-wire loss all season. They trailed by 49 plus points and lost by 39.
Shot took 15. Got to be more aggressive. Got to get to my spots more. That's pretty much it.
Is there anything that can make that easier? Like being more aggressive? Is that putting you in different actions or anything like that?
No, it's just being aggressive. You just gotta be aggressive. Gotta make up your mind. You know what you want to do, and just go and do it.
Defensively, what are you seeing? I know obviously Kevin Durant's in a really good groove right now, but is that a spot where you guys can fight over and make it tough on him, or is this a spot where you have to switch, or kind of just what are you seeing with that high pick and roll with Durant?
We gotta figure out what we gotta do to stop that, and stop. We can't stop it. Make that stuff as possible. Try to show more bodies. I think like a lot when we switch, like guys get in the island and he can play one-on-one. He feels comfortable and he's getting his rhythm, dribble, and he can get to a spot. And after that, you can block the shot. So just got to do a better job, just showing more body, showing more hands, and try to just make that stuff as possible for him. But at the end of the day, I've said it before that he's Kevin Durant. He's one of the best scorers in the league. Like he's supposed to do this, And but at the end of the day, we're just gonna try to make that stuff as possible for him and show more bodies, just be more physical, and hopefully that can bother him a little bit.
Jim Ozarski.
Yes, you have kept a pretty even keel. That has been what you've done all season long. How important is that these next couple of days, I guess, going into game, and even for that matter, the start of game 3 with a full arena for the first time, to sort of stay on that emotional level playing, even though you're down 0-2?
It's easy. That's what I do. At the end of the day, I don't get too high, I don't get too low. Even after the Miami series, we was up 4-0. Coming to this series, I wasn't high. Now we're down 2-0. I'm not low. I'm just keep doing what I'm doing. Keep trusting my work. Keep trusting my teammate. Keep believing in the team. Keep believing in the habits we built all year, and hopefully, game 3 we can get a win.
Well, speaking of all year too, whether it be the 5-game losing streaks or things like that, a handful of you guys have said that sort of adversity was new, compared to the last 2 regular seasons. Can you draw on that now? Where it's 2 losses, and yes, while the season may, could end in a week or so, can you draw on that, knowing, okay, we've been here before, to a degree?
I don't think about the past. I don't think about the future. I just try to focus in the moment. Being losing 5 in a row, that was in the past. I really don't remember when that happened, and not having a season a week. I really don't care about that right now. What I care about is getting the plane. Just focus on what we got to do. Execute our game plan better in the next game, and hopefully we can put ourselves in a position to win. That's it. You cannot focus in the past or the future. You gotta always be in the moment.
Ryan Mahoney with the Associated Press.
Yeah, it's a couple times it looked like you guys were, frustrated on the bench. When a team is shooting like that, does after a while it start to get to the point where you say, nothing we're doing is working, and the answers are not going to come in this game?
No, you're down 25, you're down 30. At the end of the day, it was like 5-6 minutes left. You know that it's hard to get back to this game, and at the end of the day, if you lose by 1 or you lose by 30, it's still the same thing. You still lose, So at one point, like, the frustration goes away. You gotta focus in when the game is over. Like, how can you take care of your body? How can you talk to your teammates? How can you touch one another and pick everybody up? And the frustration goes away. Obviously early in the game, you're a little bit frustrated when you're not knocking down shots as a team. But when they're up 25, 30, with 5 minutes left, you sit on the bench, there's no frustration. The game is over. So as I say, you just gotta focus in what the team can do better and how can you pick yourself up, your teammates up, and get them ready for Game 3.
Zora Stevenson.
Coach Bud was basically saying, okay, Brooklyn took care of business at home, and now we have the opportunity to do the same thing. Do you share that same sentiment, and do you see it as an opportunity ahead that you have to get 2 wins at home and have the opportunity to compete in front of your home crowd?
Yeah, it's opportunity. At the end of the day, we got to take care of business, and we take game at a time. I really do not want to hear we got to win 2 at home. We got to win 1 at home. We got to win the first game. We got to get in Game 3 and try to give everything we can to pull through that one, and then Game 4 we'll do the same thing. But we got to focus on Game 3 right now. And obviously we have the opportunity to do that, and that's all you can ask for. So I'm happy for that.
I know you're focused on Game 3, but I do have one more question about Game 2. Drew was talking about the fact that when your opponent is just knocking down shot after shot, and you feel like you have to go and play one-on-one and be the hero. And he said he felt like he was doing a little bit of that, and the team wasn't necessarily playing with the pass like we all know how to do. Why do you think that is? That sometimes players feel like maybe you have to do it on your own and forget that you can, play the pass and your teammates and drive and kick and stuff like that?
What is it called? It's called ego, pride. I don't know, you name it. And I think every athlete in this league have a little bit of that. And when things are not going the way that you want it to go, you try to take it upon yourself. I think everybody does that. But we got to be able to, balance that a little bit. There's going to be times that you have to play a little bit one-on-one and, take the team on your back and get them back to the game. But there got to be times that you got to keep believing what we're doing, in the habits we've built all year, and hopefully we can pull through that way. But as I said, it's called pride or ego. I don't know. You pick one.
Yeah, probably a little bit of both.
The 2-time reigning MVP and the Bucks down 2-0 in the second round to the Brooklyn Nets after falling 124.